Now to Kes, the film which inspired David to act. Many people think it is one of the best British films ever made.
Ruth Goodman's been to South Yorkshire to speak to its lead actor, who found himself thrust into the spotlight aged just 14. I'll get it out now.
In 1969, the film Kes shook the world of mainstream cinema. It told the story of an isolated teenage boy called Billy Casper, who stole and trained a baby kestrel.
It was set in Barnsley, in one of the many mining communities that dominated this part of the country at the time. And on the surface, it was a story of friendship between a boy and his kestrel. But it went much deeper than that.
Casper! Over! On your feet!
Disengaged at school, Billy was the victim of bullying, even by the teachers. At home, he was an easy target for his half-brother Judd's bad temper. Billy was played by local boy Di Bradley, who was a pupil at the school that featured in the film.
Hi, Di.
Hello, Ruth.
Lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. There was a rumour going around school that a teacher, Barry Hines, had written a book called A Kestrel for a Knave, and a film company in London were going to come into town and actually use school pupils.
The director was Ken Loach, who brought the reality of British working-class life to the screen, often using non-actors for authenticity.
There was one particular scene in the caning sequence where reality went a little bit too far. The headmaster actually hit us, and we went on strike.
It was the producer, Tony Garnett, who got the boys back on side.
He offered us 50p extra per caning, per hand, and we made about £4.50 that day extra.
At the time, secondary modern schools were the schools children attended when they failed 11+, an exam every child sat in the last year of primary school. Here, children like Billy were expected to go on to more manual work when leaving education.
Barry and Ken and Tony Garnett were actually kind of pointing a finger towards the education authority to actually highlight the fact these kids do have special talents if you can actually motivate them.
Through Kes, Billy discovers his talent for falconry. For the first time in school, people listen to him when he recalls his experience training the bird.
She came like a bomb, about a yard off floor, like lightning, head still, and you couldn't hear wings, the one to sound front wings, and straight onto a glove, wham!
Sadly for Billy, his newfound purpose in life was short-lived. Kes was killed by Judd after Billy failed to put on a winning bet for him at the bookies. But although the film had a tragic ending, it left a positive legacy in the area when a bird training project inspired by the film was set up. Tom Parkin completed the 8-week course, and in a case of life imitating art, it's changed his life too.
Who's this?
This is Jay, is a male Harryhawk. Usually I just sit on PlayStation or playing games and just not wanting to do out, but now I'll be out more near enough every day, hunting, training.
Just as Billy did in the film, Tom has developed a passion for birds of prey.
It's had a big impact on my home life as well as my school life.
Is there any chance of seeing him fly?
Yeah.
To celebrate the film and its legacy, we've brought together young people from Barnsley as well as members of the cast for a special screening at Elsecar Heritage Centre.
Shows exactly what it was like living in Yorkshire.
I feel really proud and privileged that I was actually part of the film.
Nobody knew that it was going to last so long, like, you know, and be so iconic.
No doubt. So I thought, well, I'm going to walk back and pick it up. So while I was walking back, I saw her flying. She came like a bomb. Well, that was it, sir. I trained her, sir. That's all I could do.
But what did our younger audience think? Can they sympathise with Billy?
I think a lot of us go through that at some point in our lives. I mean, I didn't fit in at my old school sometimes.
Whilst he has a bird, the way it makes him happy is absolutely amazing. And the way his world makes him happy, it's just so inspiring.
Although Kes was made 45 years ago, it still resonates with people, young and old, and not just because it's a film classic, but for its message, that we should see the potential in everyone. Ah.
couldn't agree more. And you've been sending us your pictures of your inspirational pets. Look, this is from Lisa. This is Silver, my son's first pony. He taught him so much more than how to ride.
This is from Hayley. This is Mabel, my ferret, who was tied to a drain pipe and no one wanted her, but she's given me so much love and pleasure.
Look at Jane with her dog Jasper, inspired her to make it to the top of Snowdon last weekend.
And this is Edna. She's a super cat. Isn't that brilliant? Thank you so much, David. We're back tomorrow with
Pleasure.
John Bishop. See you then.
Good night.
Bye. Thank you.